with LogMe, we have been pretty closely working with their channel teams. And the beauty of that is that, they have specific channel representatives in each region, right? And that has really been helpful. Let's say, for example, a particular customer in that region, it helps us to give us those customer intelligence. That sometimes, we know that that particular customer is being using any kind of tools or not, or that those interactions really helps. Also, the Logmein teams have their own training modules and their specific onboarding teams. So it's easier for us to do on customer onboarding. Many a times it happens that you have given the license and you forget the customer. You don't worry about what is the onboarding. And the technology actually goes waste. But that doesn't happen in this. We have teams who are backing us with the deliveries and making sure that the onboarding is happening, the trainings for the customer is happening, the customer is able to use it and utilize it. And that's where the Logmein team has been really handy and helping us to do the deliveries quite seamlessly.
Welcome to SME Channels video, part of my conversation with leading entrepreneurs and partners. We have today Mr. Ajay Bayani, a Director Security, Ambisio Technologies. Ajay, warm welcome to you to SME Channel. So this video is powered by LogMeIn. Ajay ji, how did the pandemic change your work environment in the organization, and what were the key challenges faced from you by your workers and your customers?
See, Sanjay ji, when we talk about any kind of life-threatening event, the major issue is that this life-threatening event will always give you, will change the way you work, the way you think, right? But when we talk about this pandemic, okay, it was not only life-threatening in its unique way, but it didn't have any specific timelines. It didn't have a date like tsunamis and typhoon. It has specific timelines. It will be there for only for a day and or 2 days or a week, and that things are going to get normal, right? But with this pandemic, what happened is that it didn't have a specific timeline. It was pretty unique. It was pretty disruptive in nature. We were never prepared for it. And had it been, we didn't have this kind of environment to work at any time, and because of which everything went from home working, in the sense that your schooling went home, then your business meetings, your conferences went home, your shopping, of course it was online shopping was already there, but still you you started shopping more from home. And had it been, this remote communication tools had not been there in picture, it would be really, really impossible for people to really work. Because see, what has happened is that everything else can be done online. But when we talk about business, there is a simple notion that we cannot do business without meeting. And this remote communication tools, what they have done is that they have been able to bring that corporate stability and corporate environment while you are speaking to the people. You, even if you are at home with a messy background, you can still speak. You have a proper attire and you can still speak. You cannot actually be 100%, but yes, you are at least able to converse with the customers. You are able to converse with your partners, your colleagues and all. Plus, also another good part has happened is that it used to be an idea that if you want to do a video calls, you need to have a really high bandwidths and all. But with this remote communication tools, what has happened is that it can really work in the low bandwidth environments. So that's where, even though in the pandemics, the remote communication tools have really proven to be a boon to the society.
To it used to the remote working, or your customers used to this remote working? How did you adapt to it? What has been your experience, Ajay ji, so far?
So, Sanjay ji, we have been utilizing this remote communication tools and remote working tools from quite some time, well before pandemic. We have been using it for conversing and communicating and doing our sales pitch with the customers outside Bombay if we are not traveling and if the meetings are urgent, or if we have to support to our customers. So we used to use tools like GoToMeeting and Rescue is another tool for remote supports. And it's been pretty easy for it. But I would really like to make out here that in pandemic, how we used it. During this time, we started our cybersecurity consulting and coaching services. And today we have been coaching about 10 CXOs on their cybersecurity roadmaps and strategies, and that completely happens online without any issues. Another very good use case is that we are a part of this National Association or Software Dealer Association, and there what we have this continuous meetings, we have this MC level meetings, and in that we have to be available. Even though, let's say, before pandemic we used to move around, we used to go to meetings, but what used to happen is that it was difficult to become a part of this meeting. But with the help of GoToMeeting, we used to, even though if it's a lower bandwidth on low internet area, we used to be able to interact. But over and above that, let's see, there is no internet, even if we are traveling and there is no internet, we can easily connect through a telephone network to the meeting, and the meetings were pretty seamless. Even it used to happen that, let's say, if we have done the meeting, the major challenge in the meetings while we do a business meetings or any kind of thing, the major challenge is that you need to have an MOM, or else you don't have a continuity of the business flow. What GoToMeeting does is that it gives you a transcripts of whatever you have spoken, you have conversed through your presentations, and it's easier to send an MOM to the customers or in your association. In fact, during this pandemic, I remember rightly in June, July, we we onboarded GoToWebinar in one of our cybersecurity community called CyberFred, and in there we delivered almost more than 250 hours of cybersecurity trainings and cybersecurity knowledge sharing sessions to almost 1,000 community members. So that was a really good approach. I think that wouldn't have happened in a normal day, in Sanjay ji. So that's how it was.
You have been using Logmein products for yourself and for your customers. How has been your experience with Logmein, especially with the channel team?
I would really like to say with LogMeIn, we have been pretty closely working with their channel teams. And the beauty of that is that, they have specific channel representatives in each region, right? And that has really been helpful. Let's say, for example, a particular customer in that region, it helps us to give us those customer intelligence. That sometimes, we know that that particular customer is being using any kind of tools or not, or that those interactions really helps. Also, the Logmein teams have their own training modules and their specific onboarding teams. So it's easier for us to do on customer onboarding. Many a times it happens that you have given the license and you forget the customer. You don't worry about what is the onboarding, and the technology actually goes waste. But that doesn't happen in this. We have teams who are backing us with the deliveries and making sure that the onboarding is happening, the trainings for the customer is happening, the customer is able to use it and utilize it. And that's where the Logmein team has been really handy and helping us to do the deliveries quite seamlessly.
What is your kind of vision around future of work? If would you like to recommend this product to the peer group or the customer, maybe those people who will be watching this video?
See, I would say, I mean, the people in my fraternity, I would really encourage them to go ahead for Logmein products, definitely. It's not because for the business, but I know people in my fraternity, they really work for the value to their customers. Though a lot of companies have started adopting the remote working tools, but there are a lot of many companies still waiting and watching that, they will still return back to normal. I'll just tell you about this, the recent survey, right? Almost 40% of the workforce is still okay to work from home. And that's what got business thinking that whatever the rent which they were paying on their, costly Bandrakulla complex office, right? They really need to do it? Or, the rents which they was to paying to just to meet the customers, do they really need to spend that amount? And that's where it's giving more rise to this remote communication tools, the support tools and all. Over and above that, though the privacy and the security still remains a concerns, but I am seeing that the companies like Logmein have been able to showcase the resiliency on security, right, and bring out a pretty good features around it.
All right. Thank you, Ajay Bahani, Director Security Ambitious Technologies for taking time out and speaking to SME channels. Stay safe and Happy New Year.
Thank you, Sanjay ji, and stay safe and happy New Year to you. Have a great day.